Weekly vlog number 18. Not a whole lot actually happened this week. I did get wireless mouse and wireless keyboard for my laptop, and yeah, my laptop did get here too. I forgot to mention that. Laptop is here. I actually have it hooked up to the monitor next to me, and I turned the screen off on the thing. Though I found out actually before it got here, after I ordered the thing, that it comes pre-installed with some adware, which is kind of retarded. Lenovo, you guys are fucking idiots. Holy crap. It was easy to remove. All you have to do is uninstall the thing. Sometimes you also have to remove a certificate. I didn't have to do that. All I had to do was uninstall it though. But you guys are stupid. Seriously? Maybe you should try and use that as a lesson to not install a lot of useless shit. I think I took 3 or 4 hours uninstalling a bunch of useless shit you put on the laptop. But at least now that I actually do have it working right, I did finally get to actually test it a little bit. I tested it on the first Borderlands, and Nvidia, fix your goddamn drivers, because this $317 laptop can play Borderlands. No crashes or anything, but you're telling me you can't get your goddamn drivers to work properly. So my 980 graphics cards, my 2 of them costing me over $1,000 together, you're telling me that he can't run Borderlands without crashing the damn graphics drivers? And obviously, yeah, the laptop is using AMD, so yes, it is different drivers, different company given the drivers and everything, but seriously, maybe you should actually try competing and doing so by actually improving your drivers, because now I'm forced to play a game I've been waiting to play over a year on a little slow laptop, which can just barely get between 30 and 45 frames a second on average. Though it can still dip down to about 20 and still raise up to around 60 sometimes on the lowest settings at 720p. But I'm forced to now use a laptop if I want to play that game because you guys still haven't fixed your goddamn drivers. On top of that, I'm now actually recording my audio in Audacity on the laptop, not on my gaming computer, because Nvidia, again, what the fuck? I just want to be able to play that game maximum settings on my gaming computer. Same as Borderlands 2. I haven't tested Borderlands 2 on the laptop yet. I don't think it's going to run all that well on the laptop. Borderlands 2 has better graphics than the first Borderlands game, so chances are I won't really be able to actually play Borderlands 2 on my laptop. That also means no Borderlands pre-sequel if I ever actually wanted to actually buy that, which it looks like I won't be able to do because gaming computer has problems with Borderlands and Borderlands 2, so it'll probably have problems with pre-sequel. I am still going to be testing other games on my laptop though. It seems faster than my mom and dad's computer when doing general stuff online, though it is also a lot newer, so there is that. But I'm actually hoping I'll be able to play a few old games I have on it instead of on my gaming computer, because when I play on my laptop, there's like, yay, there's no more stress, freaking out, thinking, oh, crap, something's gonna crash, my computer's gonna be crashing, or graphics driver's gonna crash, game's just not gonna work right. I don't think that when I play a game on the laptop. I just think, oh, cool, I can play a game. Cool. I did have to actually shave a spot off my dog again because a while back he actually managed to bend his cone back by rubbing it up against the couch, and it just bent and it stayed there. So because it was bent back, he managed to sneak and I couldn't hear him, and he was chewing around the cone just because that couple inches extra space he had gave him enough room to really mess up a spot near his tail. So I shaved that area off so it'll actually heal. That took a while to do. Kind of annoying because he was a little sore from it, but he should actually heal soon and he should be fine from it as soon as he heals. Note, this shirt is pissing me off. I think I already mentioned it, but I did disable the screen on the laptop because I got it hooked up to HDMI to my monitor, and thing I like about the way the AMD drivers work for HDMI for multiple monitors and everything is, since I have it plugged into my HDMI switch, whenever I turn my HDMI switch off, the screen on the laptop just turns right back on and returns everything back over to that screen instead of being on the monitor. So that's kind of amazing. I was hoping it would work like that, but I wasn't completely sure. So then I flipped it back on because this is the next thing. I was thinking, okay, well, if it does that, maybe it won't actually return it over. Maybe it'll then make that laptop screen the primary screen and it won't actually return my monitor to the primary screen like I want it to be. But when I turned the HDMI switch back on, it just went right back over. Laptop screen turned right back off. Kind of cool. So I'll now no longer be using the screen on the laptop unless I actually happen to bring the laptop somewhere, but I doubt that's going to happen because I don't really go places. And the laptop apparently only has a battery life of about 5 hours anyways. So if I did go somewhere, then I wouldn't really be using the laptop for very long because it's a very short battery life. And I think that's actually pretty much it. So kind of a short video, a little bit annoying how short it is actually. I am now using Netflix on my laptop and everything. It works fine. The only thing I don't like is this mouse, really. I don't know what it is. It's just, it jumps around. I think I'm used to my good mouse here on my gaming computer, because this one just doesn't really feel all that sensitive anymore. I use it and I realize my lines aren't straight anymore, because my good gaming mouse, actually, when I go left or right, up and down or something, the lines are pretty straight. But when I try and do that same thing with this little wireless one, it's not very straight anymore, because this is just a simple thing. It's just some cheap little wireless mouse. It feels high quality. It works fine. There's nothing really wrong with it or anything, but my gaming mouse has a line smoothing, so I go left or right, up and down or something, and it'll correct it so it can go in a perfectly straight line, and it's really smart too, so it can do that really easily, so I can still do circles and go diagonally and everything perfectly fine. But whenever I go in a specific line with my gaming mouse, then it's actually like a perfectly straight line. But with this thing, you can actually see it's all wiggly and stuff. So I think I'm just a little spoiled with my gaming mouse, and that's why I'm thinking this thing's a piece of crap. But it's actually decent, and it did come with the laptop too. So the laptop and the mouse, actually under $37 for both of those, and they worked fine. Came with a single USB wireless adapter. You just plug that in and it runs both of them off that single USB. So if you're using the mouse and the keyboard at the same time, you're probably going to run into a little bit of problems. But other than that, if you use them separately, which most of you probably are, since obviously it's not meant for gaming or anything, but if you're using them separately, then you're probably not going to have any problems. Together, you might find that sometimes some stuff doesn't get registered, but I'm not sure. That's just a guess, because it's single USB instead of two, but I kind of needed it for one USB. That's why I got it anyways, because that laptop only has 3 USB ports. And right now, if I unplug my 360 controller, because I have 2 360 controllers, but if I unplug that 360 controller, then I only have 1 USB slot open now. And that's actually always going to be used with the thumb drive I have in order to transfer Audacity files and everything. Or it's also only going to be used when I have the 360 controller plugged in. So I kind of need that slot freed up, which is why I got the wireless mouse and keyboard that I did. So yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. So many things fucking piss me off. This piece of hair, this thing of hair, not piece, I guess it's more than just one piece of hair. It keeps pissing me off because it's going in my eye, and it's not wanting to choose a side, so it wants to be straight down like that. Probably from the way I've been sleeping. I don't know. My hair goes crazy when I'm asleep. It's probably just because it's not long enough to fit in a specific direction just yet. But yeah, that is the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know with a comment, like, subscribe, and or a share. And I guess since I have nothing else to talk about, I'll see you guys next week or on some other video. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Finally get to work on Skyrim again. Yay.